Welcome everybody to the 15th year of Dancing with the Stars 2021 Pro Edition. You know, Arabella, I am so thrilled to be here tonight. For 15 years, we've been finding Montreal community leaders to dance for us and to raise money for this amazing foundation. When COVID came this year, I'll admit I was a little worried the show wouldn't happen. But when we thought to turn the professionals into the stars, we knew we could continue with the Dancing with the Stars show that we have all come to know and love.
You're right, Allison. We really needed to keep dancing, and I'm so excited myself that we continued this way. And you know, Just for Kids has had Dancing with the Stars as their flagship event for those 15 years. And in the 15 years, we've managed to raise $3.5 million, all in support of the Montreal Children's Hospital. So the real stars tonight, as they are every year, are the kids and the families of the Montreal Children's Hospital. So much need the funds that we raise for them. So I'm really proud of that.
You know, I'm really proud to be here tonight, to be part of an organization that has done so well to support the Montreal Children's Hospital. Thank you, JFK, for allowing me to be part of this great event.
Hi, I'm Florence. I'm here at the hall. Oh, I got big family.
It was determined that he had CCHS, which is a breathing condition where the brain doesn't stimulate his breathing automatically. So from there began a long stay within the Montreal Children's Hospital. Stefano was here up until his first birthday. The importance of us continuing to support the Just for Kids Foundation is tremendous. C'est bien entendu avec l'aide de la Fondation et des dons apportés à l'achat de ces équipements-là qui nous a permis d'avoir cette facilité-là à la maison. You never know when you're going to need the help of this hospital, and if ever you need to come in, you want to make sure that they have state-of-the-art technology to help your kid, my kid, our kids, because at the end of the day, they are our future.
And this is why we do what we do, right, Allison? Messieurs et mesdames, mon nom est Emerson Tournier. Je fais partie de la famille JFK depuis 2019 maintenant. The year, in fact, where I participated dance with one of our pros that's performing tonight, Gane, and won. So guys, I am here today also because of how much it means to me to be a part of the JFK family. Dans une année aussi dure que cette année, une année de pandémie, nous sommes très fiers du travail qu'on a réussi à accomplir malgré tout. Et il ne faut pas oublier, peu importe ce qui se passe dans le monde, les enfants sont très importants, c'est notre futur.
Thank you so much, Emerson. It's truly been a great pleasure hosting with you the last few years. I'd like to introduce our guest commentator. He's a man whose name has become synonymous with dance. He was the choreographer on films like Shall We Dance and Dance With Me. Also, a judge on So You Think You Could Dance Canada and America. A judge for So You Think You Can Dance and Dancing with the Stars France. And my favorite show, Revolution. Please welcome Awawa Chihuahua, Mr. Jean-Marc Généreux.
On practice safe dancing, hein? Donc je peux enlever ça. Donc on est assez loin, mais je suis pas encore assez loin pour pouvoir vous donner tant d'amour, Emerson et Allison. Merci beaucoup de m'inviter à cet événement qui est annuel, this great annual event, was so important, like you mentioned, Emerson, for the kids. That's all we do. We do it for them, and it's so important. And for me, Just for Kids Foundation, Dancing with the Stars, le match des étoiles de cette année, pour moi, c'est l'événement qui me rend le plus joyeux, parce que ça mélange deux choses que j'aime le plus au monde, la danse et donner pour les enfants. This is so important for me because this event, you know, why I'm so passionate about it? Because it combined two passions of mine, dancing and giving back to the kids. And what's the future if our kids are not supported? Merci d'avoir fait cet grand événement et de m'avoir invité.
You know, Jean-Marc, it's always a great pleasure to have you with us. Well, with no further hesitation, it is a great honor to introduce our children dancers tonight. I danced in 2011 with Erica, and tonight our daughters, 10 years later, will dance for you. Please welcome Cameron Goldberg and Miley Ludwig.
One of y'all gonna be f***ing with me. I got two bad gonna be rubbing my feet. I got three young down the bus at the heat. And all y'all ain't got nothing on me. Ooh, now one of y'all gonna be f***ing with me. I got two bad gonna be rubbing my feet. I got three young down the bus at the heat. And all y'all ain't got nothing on me.
Okay, put your hands up, just a anthem. Smiling cause I'm young, rich, black, and I'm handsome. Not to mention wealthy, on a healthy young millionaire. What the can you tell me? Smell me? That Chanel cologne. I'm in Europe with the tourists with no cellular phone.
Like, ooh, sound like rich problems. I hit the bag with a fist full of in the randomness of risky menages. Like, get the head right, she can get what she want. If it spits, then flaunt it. My drip like a faucet. She told me she was pregnant. I ain't even take them out my pocket yet.
The opposite, she want me to fly her, so I cop the jet. Must be thinking I'm a one-way ticket on a runway, dripping in my feng shui, sipping on a Sunday.
One of y'all gonna be f***ing with me. I got two bad gonna be rubbing my feet. I got three young down the bus at the heat. And all y'all ain't got nothing on me. Ooh, now one of y'all gonna be f***ing with me. I got two bad gonna be rubbing my feet. I got three young down the bus at the heat. And all y'all ain't got nothing on me.
Je sais pas pour toi, Jean-Marc, mais c'est le genre de performance qui me ramène en arrière. Yeah! I grew up on hip-hop, and to see this kind of performance always makes me a little bit emotional. And that was choreographed by none other than Sarah Stebbin.
Yeah, Camille and Miley did an incredible job. You know, I love the isolation, I love the rhythm, I love the impact, they hit hard. And you may read on their birth certificate 14, but the attitude is 25 and over. It was swagalicious. Yeah, swagalicious.
We all have our reasons as to why we're involved with JFK. And it's, for many of us, it's very deep reasons as to why we got involved on such a higher level. My question to you now is, for you, what keeps bringing you back? Because you've been co-chairing for a few years now. What keeps bringing you back?
Well, I actually started my involvement with Just for Kids the same way you did. I started as a dancer, and I chose to do that because I really wanted to do something for the community, and it was just a natural fit because it allowed me to support a cause and an organization that I thought does a lot for Montreal. And also, it combined that with something I wanted to pursue, which was dancing. So that's how I got into it. And then, of course, once I was involved with JFK, I fell in love with all the people and the cause. And, you know, JFK over the last 30 years has raised, I think it's $11.5 million for the Montreal Children's Hospital. So that's like a spectacular amount, and it's a huge feat for a hospital which really is a pillar of our community. So it's really rewarding to, and you and I have gone to the hospital. We've gone and done the tours, we've gone to the different floors, and we've seen the faces on the kids and on the families who, some of them are there for months and sometimes years at a time. And it just makes a huge difference. And to know that you've done something so special, it's a great feeling. And that's why I come back.
That is a fact. Thank you for also bringing this up. The reason for me why I got involved at a deeper level is after that visit at the hospital, after seeing firsthand what the resources, what donations actually do. Tell us a little bit more about that. Where do those donations actually go?
Well, every year, Just for Kids and Dancing with the Stars, of course, raises money to fund priority equipment at the hospital and also special programs that are needed to support the kids that are there and their families. And so that's where the money goes. And this year, equally so, we are dedicating those funds to those the equipment, but also to a program which focuses this year on mental health, which is very relevant. Over the last year, mental health issues obviously have been top of mind. And so this program will allow the hospital to bring in a social worker who will work in the emergency room and who will bridge and be a facilitator between the medical team as well as the families who are using the resources of the hospital.
That is great. That is great, and is truly important for our supporters, for our viewers watching us to know this. This is what we're doing. This is the impact of you supporting us and also our work here all together. We need your support, guys. Thank you.
Our next couple are award-winning ballroom dancers Vincent Corriveau and Bianca Champagne. For those of you who were at the Windsor at last year's show, you might remember that Bianca brought Fadi Mansour the winning Mirrorball trophy with her show-stopping salsa. Tonight, Vincent and Bianca will be dancing a sultry rumba. Please welcome Vincent and Bianca to the stage.
The falling leaves drift by my window. The falling leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. But I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall, I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall. The falling leaves drift by my window. The falling leaves.
That was absolutely beautiful. Vincent Bianca's rumba filled with love, passion, and I felt it was kind of sexy.
Well, they can. They are in the same bubble. They dance together. Ah, c'était tellement beau. Pour moi, c'est fantastique de voir de la danse en vrai. C'est pas que j'aime pas TikTok puis que j'aime pas YouTube, mais c'est le fun de voir des vrais danseurs danser et faire les choses qu'ils aiment. C'était une performance tout en contrôle, tout en sensualité. On voit très bien que Vincent is the alpha man. C'est l'homme alpha, il prend soin d'elle et de nos jours, c'est important. Et Bianca, oh là là, Chihuahua! Elle a des jambes, c'était comme des aiguilles. On dirait qu'elle a buriné la scène. Elle a laissé des traces partout. Où es-tu, Bianca? Où es-tu, Bianca? Je suis comme le petit pousset. J'essaie de retrouver les pas. Non, mais sérieusement, c'était une très belle performance. Et bravo à tous ceux qui les ont encouragés.
Et sans plus tarder, c'est avec grand plaisir, it is with great pleasure that I'm introducing the next performance. My former dancing partner, Gane, and her partner, Alex. The year that I was involved with JFK for the first time, for the first year, Gane was my partner, and that's the year where we won. Are you guys ready to see them perform?
I absolutely loved this performance. It's always such a treat to see Gane and Alex dancing together because they put a lot of energy in all of their routines. And they're always with us every year at JFK on Dancing with the Stars. And again, the energy always comes through. I also particularly love the music. I didn't expect that they were going to choose that music, but I thought it added a fantastic touch, again, full of energy.
Yeah, you're so right, Arabella, because picking music is so important. And when you manage to mix urban dance with tribal music, it's absolutely fantastic. I love their energy, and I wanted to get on stage with them. They are so precise and so emotional about their dancing, and it's great. And I must say, when you use tribal music, you need to be a little bit careful. Quand on utilise de la musique qui est un petit peu tribale, faut faire attention parce que si on fait pas les bons mouvements, il va se mettre à pleuvoir. Yeah, it's going to start to rain. Or worse, it's going to snow. They did a great job. And well done.
It is with great pleasure that I now introduce Jessie Minot and François Pruneau to the stage. Jessie has been part of JFK also for many years. She's danced as a solo dancer. She also trained some of our group dancers with great success every time. And it's so wonderful to finally see them dancing together for the first time at Dancing with the Stars.
Arabella, Jessie et François sont les rois et la reine des missions spéciales. Et j'ai très, très hâte de voir ce qu'ils nous ont préparé avec cette cha-cha. Oye, comme on va, c'est la cha-cha.
Okay, well, I loved that. That was a great cha-cha. I love the cha-cha, and I also happen to love that song. So for me, it was a perfect mix. And again, it's the first time I'm seeing them together, and I just love Jessie and Francois together on the stage. It was great.
Arabella, you are so right. It was hot, hot, hot. And just think about it. Those two never danced together professionally. They know each other for a long time. Ils se connaissent depuis très longtemps, mais ils ne performent pas ensemble sur une base régulière. Et voir cette performance-là, avoir des mouvements qui sont de base, mais très bien articulés, et des mouvements très, très avancés. Et ils ont fait ça dans un temps record. They did it in a record time. For me, I'm very impressed with those two. I had the privilege et la chance de travailler avec eux quand j'ai fait So You Think You Can Dance pendant plusieurs années. Et on voit le résultat, c'est de vrais professionnels. Et encore une fois, bravo à tous ceux qui les ont encouragés.
You know, Jean-Marc, every time I picture you in my mind and the things you've done, your name really has become synonymous with dance. Can you tell us how you got into dance in the first place?
Well, it was because of a woman. Well, at the time, she was a little girl. She was 9 when my eyes crossed France's eyes. And, you know, for kids, weekend is everything. And she was spending all her time, the girl I'm in love with, at the dance school. So I trade my hockey stick and my baseball bat and a couple of other things for dance shoes. And I start this weird and funny dance career because I was in love with her. And the last time I watched, she's still next to me, and we love each other.
You know, I love your wife as well. And, you know, it brings me to remember how many times I've heard you talk about your daughter and that she's truly the love and light of your life. Can you tell us about your personal experience with the children?
Well, having a children with disability and with challenges, it changed your life. It actually, the commitment of having children gets to another level. Jean-Francis, our son, is a beautiful young man, and I'm so proud of him. And 3 years later, we had Francesca, who, you know, looked like everything will be the same than with Jean-Francis. And 24 months later, obviously, we had a diagnosis of Rett syndrome. On a eu un diagnostic du syndrome de Rett. Et à partir de ce moment-là, tout devient différent. Everything gets different. It gets way more serious, and all of a sudden, be parents who, after one child, you think it's going to be easy, and all of a sudden everything is different. But love, a little bit of courage, and I suppose a lot of determination from France, we managed to stay solid and be there for her and for Jean-Francis every step of the way. And that's why, you know, Just for Kids Foundation means a lot for me and for France.
Our next act is a sister act, the Tam Sisters. Stephanie and Amanda have been dancing since they were young kids, and they're very excited to be dancing today on the Just for Kids Foundation dance floor. Stephanie has been part of JFK for several years. She danced solo several years ago. She's coached some of the competitive teams, and she also did a group act last year that brought the dancers to the disco era. Please welcome Stephanie and Amanda Tam.
You are not hidden. There's never been a moment you were forgotten. You are not hopeless. Though you have been broken, your innocence stolen. I hear the whisper underneath your I hear you whisper you have nothing left. I will send out an army to find you in the middle of the darkest night. It's true, I will rescue you. I will never stop marching to reach you in the middle of the hardest fight. It's true, I will rescue you. Oh, I will rescue you. Never been a moment.
What a performance, Allison. What a performance. I actually felt it was mixed feelings. They're able to make you feel the very deep emotions and you're excited at the same time. I think it was an amazing performance, being able to portray and project those emotions all at once in that one performance. It was amazing. It was amazing. What do you think, Allison?
You know, Emerson, I couldn't agree with you any more than I already do. As a mother of daughters, I know how hard it is sometimes for sisters to get along. And what a beautiful message from two beautiful sisters to rescue each other. It is my great pleasure to introduce Julia Tripoli and her dance partner, Tristan Duquette. Julia has been a dancer, choreographer, and creator in the local, national, and international scene since 2008. Her love and respect for the art of dance is truly unparalleled. Julia is so proud to use her voice to try and abolish the stigma surrounding mental health, and so proud to allow those around her the same freedom.
Now, Julia would normally be sitting behind our judges' table, giving feedback to our dancers. But this year's a little different. Julia is actually taking the stage. Julia and her partner Tristan, who was more than happy to come out of retirement for this one, will be joining us for this amazing cause. Their piece is a story about a couple who have to keep a happy face in front of the public, but behind closed doors, it is not exactly the case.
I see you in the morning, feel your fingers in my hair. Sometimes I still pretend you're there.
It hits me without warning, your reflection walking by. But I know it's only in my mind. Will you show me the piece of my heart I've been missing?
Won't you give me the part of myself that I can't get back? Will you show me the piece of my heart I've been missing? 'Cause I care for you, and darling, you know that.
So I'll light up a cigarette, I'll drink it down till there's nothing left. 'Cause I sure can't get no sleep, and Lord knows there's no relief.
Your head bowed in your fingertips, so now I drown in my bitterness. Oh, I can't get no sleep, and I sure won't find no peace, no peace.
All that I am asking is for a little clarity. That's all that really matters to me. And I'm out of focus, tears are in my nothing left. 'Cause I sure can't get no sleep. And Lord knows there's no relief.
You held my heart in your fingertips. Somehow I drowned in my bitterness. Oh, I can't get no sleep. And I sure find I used to find comfort in your arms.
Caught up in the wonder of your charm.
Oh, I'll cry for you.
I'll cry for you.
I live for you.
I live for you.
But I don't even know you anymore. So I'll light up a cigarette. I'll drink it down till there's nothing left. 'Cause I sure can't get no sleep. Lord knows there's no relief. You held my heart in your fingertips. So now I drown in my bitterness. Oh, I can't get no sleep. And I sure won't find no peace.
Sure won't find no peace. No, no.
First of all, Allison, wow. Wow. All right. I was never fortunate enough to see Julia perform live. I've seen videos. I've heard rumors of how great she was. She was great when she judged me and I won, right? But
Her
she was-
best performance.
All right. But she was even greater tonight. What a powerful performance. What do you think from your perspective? Tell us.
You know, I'm so touched by her storytelling. Clearly a routine about a couple breaking up. The good news is they're still going strong in real life, but emotional and heartfelt. And you really get to see, you know, what goes on in Julia's mind as she choreographs a dance like this. Powerful couples, the interaction between them, the costuming, really a phenomenal performance.
I'm very happy to introduce tonight's final performance, and it's a special one. Mireille Veilleux and Pierre Allaire, world-renowned ballroom champions with over 40 years of experience. They are mentors in our ballroom community, they are teachers, and they are judges. And we are so excited to see them dance together tonight.
They will be presenting a cha-cha tonight. And I must admit, as my own mentors, people who have judged my own dancing and many of the dancers in our show tonight, it is a huge honor to watch Pierre and Mireille.
Je sais que notre amour est mort depuis longtemps et que les beaux discours n'ont pas duré plus d'un an. Je sais, c'est un peu court pour de jeunes amants. Et toi qui dis toujours que j'étais mieux avant, redonne-moi ma chance, que je recommence. J'ai fait des erreurs, aujourd'hui j'en pleure. Laisse-moi mourir, me redéfinir, plutôt que de traîner l'image du passé. Je sais qu'à vivre ensemble, l'amour s'abîme un peu et le froid de décembre s'installe entre nous deux. Redonne-moi ma chance, que je recommence. J'ai fait des erreurs, aujourd'hui j'en pleure. Ouais, laisse-moi partir à ta reconquête et que tu regrettes et que tu sois prête. C'est vrai, j'étais habile. Au début, tu m'adorais. Mais le temps assassine, laissant sentiments les plus vrais. Redonne-moi ma chance, que je recommence. J'ai fait des erreurs, aujourd'hui j'en pleure. Laisse-moi mourir, me redéfinir, plutôt que de traîner l'image du passé. Ouais, laisse-moi partir à ta reconquête, et que tu regrettes, et que tu sois prête. Ouais, si tu me laisses faire, je saurais te plaire, et refaire à l'envers l'amour d'hier. Redonne-moi ma chance, que je recommence. J'ai fait des erreurs, aujourd'hui j'en pleure. Ouais, redonne-moi ma chance. Redonne-moi ma chance, que je recommence. J'ai fait des erreurs, aujourd'hui j'en pleure. Laisse-moi mourir, me redéfinir, plutôt que de traîner l'image du passé. Ouais, laisse-moi partir à ta reconquête, et que tu regrettes, et que tu sois prête. Ouais, si tu me laisses faire, je saurais te plaire, et refaire à l'envers l'amour d'hier. Redonne-moi ma chance, que je recommence.
Many of the dancers who participate in Dancing with the Stars actually go on after the show to continue to dance, and they fall in love with it, and it becomes part of their passion. And for those of us who have gone into ballroom, particularly, Mireille and Pierre are such an inspiration. So for this reason, this performance was very emotional for me. I loved every bit of it. I just loved seeing them dance together for the first time, and loved the lifts, and I also loved that spin.
You know, Arabella, it brings back heartwarming memories for me, watching you dance in the show. I think it was in 2014. And I danced in this show in 2011 and was judged by Pierre and Mireille, my first introduction to them. Boy, have the tables turned. They have mentored me far enough that now I can comment on them. What a beautiful routine, what beautiful people inside and out. Wasn't that a fantastic show? A huge thanks to our sponsors, to the ambassadors who supported our dancers, to the amazing dancers who donated their time and efforts into this show. A thank you to you, my co-hosts, and a huge thank you to you, our audience, for supporting our show and supporting the Just for Kids Foundation.
Ce soir, les professionnels ont dansé pour les enfants. Tonight, the pros dance for the kids. For you guys at home, regardless of the COVID, malgré la COVID, continuez à danser et on sera de retour l'année prochaine pour encore une fois supporter Just for Kids Foundation and Dancing with the Stars. All right.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Hi, everybody.
Merci d'avoir regardé le show.
Merci beaucoup tout le monde.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you so much. See you soon. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much for the support. We love you, Mom. We love you.
Such an honor dancing for all of you tonight. We thank you so much for being here and for all of your amazing support.
Merci à tout le monde d'avoir regardé. Ça nous touche droit au cœur. Merci.
Merci d'avoir regardé le spectacle. On est super contents de la performance. Merci d'avoir été avec nous.
Oui, merci encore de tous les dons. Ça nous a fait vraiment plaisir. C'est vraiment pour une bonne cause, une cause qui nous tient à cœur. Merci d'avoir été là.
Merci aux danseurs en même temps. Merci à Mireille d'avoir voulu participer dans mon projet de fou. Parce qu'on a quand même plus 20 ans tous les deux. Mais on a eu un plaisir là, extraordinaire de venir danser pour vous. Alors, merci à toute l'équipe. And kids, encore une fois, les enfants, allez, c'est pour nous qu'on fait ça.
I'm sure you all agree with me. It was a wonderful show. Thank you so much for supporting Just for Kids Foundation. And you know, all the contribution help the cause. Dancing is forever.
Bloopers! Stage.